What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Knab and Ro Show. I'm here with my compatriot partner in crime, Ro. Say hi, Ro.
Hi, kid.
And welcome back to the podcast.
Yeah.
So we were talking for so long right before we recorded this that my mic and picture was completely off.
Yeah, it was a big delay.
I did the intro, and Ro was like, hi, kids. I'm like, oh, what? What's happening?
Yeah. Yay, technology.
Yeah.
Great.
So speaking of delay and things that just fry our brain, what are we talking about today, Ro?
We are going to talk about heat waves and how to beat them, because I live in Oregon, and what's today, Wednesday? So Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, Oregon was in the triple digits, which is like unprecedented for this time of season for us. Usually August, we will probably get a few days with weather that high, but not like we were talking. I think Saturday was 108, Sunday was like 110, and then Monday was like 115. And that's just oh my gosh, I about died. I live in Oregon for a reason, and it's not for the sun or the heat.
That's crazy.
I lived. Yeah, no, I was complaining about it and sending pictures to all my friends, being like, look at what this business is going on here. This is ridiculous.
Oh my gosh.
So,
I told my brother, we were walking into the restaurant. I told my brother, I said, yeah. Because we were talking about how hot it was down in St. Louis. And I was talking to Ro, and she told me it was almost like 111 plus there in Oregon. And he's like, what? Are you kidding me? Oh. Yeah, his reaction was priceless.
Yeah, basically the sun took a magnifying glass and just put it over our area. And looked through it. Like, it was ridiculous. My poor little air conditioner, it was 90 in my living room for a good chunk of the day, just because my little air conditioner couldn't keep up, and I just was sweating all over the place, and it was just gross. And now it's starting to cool down, thankfully. We usually don't get that hot just because we live close to the ocean, so we get that marine flow coming in, but for whatever reason, it was horrible. So we're going to talk about different ways we can beat the heat.
Yeah. Jeez, oh Pete. You know, I don't think it ever gets like... Is it it's a humid heat out there because all the trees and stuff, right? Being right near the water, it's a very humid heat.
Yeah, and it's even now, like, it got up to, I think, 88 today. But it's just humid outside. It's just so muggy. We just don't have any like wind flow like we normally do. And
oh my gosh.
Like I turned the AC on just to get cold air moving in my house, just because it's just so muggy. And I have really crappy windows anyway. It's an older house, and I rent, so I really have no control over anything. But so my electricity bill is going to be great next month.
Oh my gosh.
But yeah, so definitely cold showers. I had like a frozen peas on the back of my neck. Like, I'm just trying to like cool off and keep my body temperature.
Yeah, no joke.
Cold. Yeah.
Oh
I don't have a pool, so that was, it was crazy. But I survived, and yeah.
So I keep saying, because you always talk about the heat and how you have to go back into your dungeon of your room to cool down.
Yeah.
I think you need to invest. If you're going to be here more than 2 more years, you need to invest in like a rotary AC thing that does one of those things or something in your living room. I think, look how high your fan is working. It's probably like about to fall off the ceiling.
Oh no, it's always like that. So my problem is these 2 windows that you can see.
Yes.
They don't open. So there's my problem. I have a front door here, which I have been leaving open at night just with the screen door on, which probably isn't very safe, but I'm still here. So essentially my air conditioner is coming out of my kitchen, which is this way, out of their window, because those are my closest windows that open.
Yes.
And so it's hard because the AC unit blows the cold air from like the kitchen living room doorway, but the room is so big that I can feel a difference when it's in the 80s, but anything above 90, it just can't keep up with. That's just how it is.
That's why I said get one of those like rotary fan ones. so you don't need to like put it through the window. It just literally has its own little AC unit built in the tower, and it just blows that cool air at you. I think that would be nice. Maybe one that's a circle with the mister on it.
Wait, but doesn't it have to have a hose to go to a window?
Nope, it's not the same type. It's just a regular fan that blows really cold air.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well,
I'll look. Remind me, and I'll look, and I'll show you what I'm talking about.
Send me a link.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah. So like, other than your air conditioners, what other ways do people? What do they do to beat the heat? Like, what would you do? Where would you go? What would you do?
I mean, a couple things. I'd basically be in my underwear. I'd be naked.
Yeah.
Or close to it, as darn near close as. So what I like to do when it's really hot is I get yelled at all the time by Stephanie is I wear just a white t-shirt, like a white t-shirt and like breathable athletic pants, and then flip-flops. No underwear. That's it. That's what I'm wearing.
All right.
I tend to do my hair because if I wear a hat, I get a little hot on my head, so I do my hair to keep this mess under control. And then hydrate. Because if you stay hydrated, your body temperature stays down, so you don't go crazy. So drink lots of water, even more than you typically would if you're a big water drinker. Drink more. And then, I mean, instead of, let's say you're at the house, like hanging out, you want to watch a movie or something, sit on the floor. Lay down on the ground, because I'm assuming it's like a slab. So, get on the ground with a pillow, just a pillow. And then be on the slab, the ground down there, and just do that. Have a fan blowing on you. Yeah. Preferably something like that. If you have to be around, moving around, I just suck it up. Yeah. I mean, there's not a whole lot, you know. Yep. I have really good central air in my house, so we don't really have that problem. Up here, it can get hot. That's why I have the fan running at all times, because, like you said, hot air rises. Right. I mean, if it gets too hot up here, that means I need to change my air filter. Okay. So that's the thing. And they should be changed at least once a month. I don't always remember to do it, so it might be 3 months down the road. I'm like, oh, crap, I need to do my air filter. That's why it's been so freaking hot in my house, you know. Sure. You have a very clogged air filter. It's not letting as much airflow and all that stuff. So, I mean, the little tricks of the trade. I mean, you can get a bunch of ice, put it in the bathtub. Yeah, cold showers, man. There you go.
It was great. Yeah, loved it. But my thing, cool. Going to the river, too. That's always a good way to, if you have the availability to do it. But when it's 115 out, I'm not really sure I want to be driving anywhere anyway. So
that's true. I mean, spending a hot day on the river is awesome. That is one of my favorite things to do. And the last short talked all about that. Go check it out. Yeah. But no, I agree with you. If you have kids, take them to one of those little parks that have the water stuff. You have that. That's always fun. Pull out a sprinkler, run through it. I have no shame as an adult. I'll run through it with my kids. No worries there. But then it's a real catch-22 because you're outside where it's hotter. Yeah. Unless you're like you don't have the AC in the one room, then you want to stay in the one room. But if you have to be outside, when you're outside, you do want to wear a hat though sometimes. Oh yeah, because you want to have
sunscreen, all the things.
Yeah, a good brimmed hat. Although you're not trying to be fashion statement, right? You're trying to have a face. You want to do what's going to keep you cool, and that's important. But
definitely.
Yeah. Yep. But that makes sense.
It was a crazy few days, but I'm glad it's over and we're getting down to cooler weather.
Or has it just begun, Ro?
I'm hoping that.
We're not even July, technically.
Right, well, July is tomorrow.
Yeah, but still, Ro, it's still June.
Okay, let's just pretend that that's it, and it's going to be great, and,
No higher than 85 the rest of the summer.
No, I mean, I don't like the heat. We've talked about this before. I would be fine if our summer consisted of 80-degree weather in the summer. Like, I would be fine. 90s is really hot. I don't like it. Anything above 100 is just inappropriate and doesn't need to happen. And I'm sticking with that. You know, Texas can keep and Arizona can keep their triple-digit weather. I mean, I live in the Pacific Northwest. It shouldn't be like this.
Yep, absolutely.
So,
100%. What's up?
Yeah.
That's right. Yeah. Well, let us know what you guys do to stay cool in these hot days, and give us kind of your 2 cents as far as tricks or tips or
Yeah,
tricks as far as
I'm
that?
I'm all for suggestions on how to keep a warm house cool.
That's right. Absolutely. Have you tried doing a fan, like a desk fan?
Well, the problem is I don't have a very big desk, and I at work. I mean, you have a microphone here, so you get the like wind on your microphone on this, and I have a headset that I use for
Sure.
work, and I'm on phones all day long, so it's a little bit hard.
Mhm.
Though
So-
I did get an extender, a hose extender, so I can bring my portable AC unit further into the living room, which I have definitely noticed a difference. But when it comes to the 100-degree days, you can't. I mean,
Yeah.
it's just not built for that.
So a trick of the trade that I learned when I was a private investigator is you get a cooler, you fill it with dry ice,
Yeah, I
and
thought
then
about
you
that.
cut a
yeah.
hole in the side of it. You put
Mhm.
one of those little fans inside it, right? Dry ice
Mhm.
here, fan
Right.
hole, and then get a tube, like a little a not styrofoam, but a corrugated tube
Yeah.
like that, and it'll be like a little tiny
Air
cheap
conditioner.
Air conditioner, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it won't last all the time, but you know,
Right.
it's something,
Right.
but
Yeah.
yeah. That's
Anyway.
that. Yeah. Well, if you like this short, let us know down below. And if you do like it, go ahead and check that like button right now. Don't forget to tell friends and family all about the Knab and Ro Show. And as always, this Knab and Ro short is a wrap.
Till next time, kids.